To talk about this a bit more, as you say, I'm joined by Murat Aslan, who's a lecturer in security studies at Hasan Kalyoncu University in Gaziantep. First of all, the international reaction to this operation, it hasn't been, the criticism hasn't been very strong. It's just been calls for restraint and a time limit. How much do you think Turkey needs to keep the opinion of the international community on side?
Well, international community, mainly the Western states, did not commit any harsh criticism on the operation, but just underlined some small time limits or said hurry up to Turkey. And their concern is actually emanating from the Kurdish population living in the Western countries, because they do not want huge demonstrations in their capitals. So they say limited with certain timing and also location. But we do not see any kind of strong opposition to Turkish commitment because of the justification of the operation.
Mm-hmm. And we heard today from the Turkish president saying that after Afrin, the operation there is finished, then he's going to go to Manbij and the military is going to then go as far as the Iraqi border to the east. How do you think this is going to play out? Is it as soon as Afrin's finished, they're going to immediately move to Manbij, or are there other factors involved here?
Well, this is about the priority of the operation, I believe, because the priority of the Turkish government is not to capture or invade any portion of Syria, but to destroy all the terror network at the north of Syria. And we know that Afrin is one of the locations that PKK has camps under the name PYD. And later then, Turkey will keep going to Manbij or the other portions. And it should be expected from Turkey, because there's a huge threat coming from Syria to Turkish territory, and also there are some attacks in Turkey. For instance, PKK was very active during winter and also summer this year, which means Turkey was to respond to such acts during the summertime. And we do not want to do the same thing next summer. That's the issue. And I think the challenge for this argument is the United States of America, because the United States is currently holding positions at the east of Syria and also north, which means Turkey has to have a deal with the United States or challenge the United States. So it's a kind of, selection of choices.
I mean, the YPG has been a major sticking point in the relations between the United States and Turkey in recent years. Do you think this particular operation is going to end up making the United States choose between Turkey and the YPG?
Well, NATO and Turkey has a strong alliance, and the United States is part of NATO. What I believe is that the United States of America is very stake to the values of NATO. And it's obvious from the agreements of NATO after the summits in 1990s, terrorism is a type of threat that all countries should count. And as you remember, after 9/11, Turkey participated to NATO's decision declaring war against terrorism, along with the United States, and mobilized its troops to Afghanistan. And now Turkey has the same expectation. We have a threat at the south, and we want to destroy them. And the United States must support Turkey rather than supporting them or commanding them. That's the issue. And if Turkey is here and the United States supports PKK or PYD or YPG, whatever the name is, it is the preference of the United States, not the Turkey. Turkey will keep going whatever she chooses.
Now, Turkey has been talking about going into Afrin for quite a number of months now. Why don't you think it went in sooner? Why has it left it so long?
Well, there were great diplomatic negotiations in the past, and the United States told Turkey, keep calm, we will withdraw from the area and hand over the region to the people of Syria. And they promised Turkey to hand over Manbij and also stop supporting PKK after the defeat of Daesh. Now, we do not see any Daesh. There are no news about Daesh. And we know that United States of America made some deals with Daesh to withdraw from the region to other parts of Syria and agreed with PKK to keep a certain territory of Syria by building an army. So this decision is about to build a state mechanism in Syria and divide Syria's unity. And this is, again, is Turkish interests. And also, this is a great threat to Middle East.